Hi guys, I want to talk about vitamin B6 today. Many doctors don't ever think that vitamin B6 could be involved in the problem that their patient is having. And so I want to run through these because you might find that you have some of these things and that you could get help with it. Vitamin B6 is part of 150 different enzyme systems in the body, which range from everything from making blood to making neurotransmitters. So you have to have enough of this. Now, unless you're taking a B vitamin supplement, you're going to get some from fruits and vegetables. Most of the sources are like meat and fish. That's where the best sources of B vitamins are. If you don't have enough, the rash looks like seborrheic dermatitis. It's kind of red, it's a little bit greasy, it's a little bit flaky. And seborrheic dermatitis is a real thing. People usually take a dandruff shampoo or something like that for it, but it could be a symptom of low vitamin B6. So in any of the things I talk about, you can ramp up your level of intake of vitamin B6 or the activated vitamin B6, which is called P5P, pyridoxal 5-phosphate. And try these. It's quite safe. You can take quite a lot of it without problems with side effects. Second one is lips. Lips that are dry, cracked, irritated, maybe and cracked at the sides here, may be a symptom of low vitamin B6. Also tongue. If your tongue is real flat and smooth, the papillae aren't there, you may lose taste. Also a sign of low vitamin B6. Now, it could cause altered mood. Both serotonin, which has to do with depression and feeling of well-being, and GABA, which has to do with not having anxiety, being able to sleep, are both, vitamin B6 is required to make those two things. And if you don't have enough vitamin B6, you're not going to make enough GABA or enough serotonin. All protein synthesis requires vitamin B6. So sometimes we're giving people amino acids and they're not making proteins out of their amino acids. We add vitamin B6 and magnesium, which are two cofactors to create proteins, and then they start making proteins. Sometimes immunity is down because of low vitamin B6, because immune proteins are proteins. And if the proteins aren't being made, the person's immunity can be low. Anemia. In order to make the protein hemoglobin, which is the main protein within red blood cells, it requires vitamin B6. And there are anemias that are known to be pyridoxine dependent anemias, and if you give B6, the hemoglobin goes back up. You can have all kinds of neurological symptoms: tingling, burning, loss of sensation, seizures, all could be from low vitamin B6. So again, just think of it. You can add vitamin B6, you can try it, you can see if it helps your symptoms. Elevated homocysteine, which is felt to be somewhat genetic, but it could be a vitamin B6 deficiency. And if you take enough vitamin B6, usually with activated folic acid and methyl B12, you can handle the elevated homocysteine if it's in your blood. Homocysteine can cause irritation in arteries and lead to blood vessel damage. The last one's carpal tunnel. Now, people get carpal tunnel oftentimes from doing overuse type stuff, especially typing type things. Now, the carpal tunnel is the tunnel that the nerves go through into the hand. So there's two major nerve branches that go into the hand, and if there is swelling in this area, you can get blockage of the nerves, and people get painful hands, tingling hands, burning of their fingers, sometimes weakness. And some people even have operations where they have to open up the wrist, open up the fascial planes there in order to make room for them. I found that oftentimes vitamin B6 will cure the problem. And you can start with about 50 milligrams 3 times a day, and you can keep increasing the dose up to a couple of grams a day, and many times the carpal tunnel goes away. And then they can go back down on their B6 dose to keep the dose that they need. If the vitamin B6 doesn't work, what we do is we take some ozone, called prolozone. we inject it in the wrist. And that, usually in 1 or 2 treatments, cures whatever the B6 didn't cure. So, if you're B6 deficient, you could have any of these things. It could be common, and you might not suspect it. Certainly, most healthcare professionals are not thinking of it. But by adding extra vitamin B6, these things will go away, and you can feel better. Okay? Hope this helps.